He's arguably got the thickest in porn. Rumour has it, Drake wrote his song Massive about this fella.
I don't wanna.
He's Australia's greatest export since Vegemite. Please welcome to Tic-Heads, Girthmaster.
Thank you for having me.
One of the most popular OnlyFans OF creators in Australia and the world joins us. He's in the top 0.1% of earners across the globe, and the man who is potentially the thickest piece in all of the game, Girthmaster. Welcome to the show.
Is it the thickest piece in all of the game, Mr. Master?
It might be. There's a couple of people out there, like I don't know if you know who Dredd is. He's huge.
I would dread to touch that.
Yeah, if I'm not the thickest, I'm up there. I'm in the conversation. I'm nominated for an award at the moment. It's the Hub's Best Dick Award.
I do like that.
Can I do something? Because I've refrained from looking at it ever because I wanted to do a live reaction on the show. Do you mind if can I have a live? No, you don't have to. I'm not going to ask you to undress or anything.
Yeah, no.
Fuck's sake.
But I'd love to look it up
Do you want me to find a good picture
live
for
on
you?
the show. Yeah, if you don't mind, pull your phone open. You've probably got
How many pictures of your own shalonga do you have just sitting there on your phone?
Bro, I would have thousands.
That's unreal.
Thousands.
Have you ever got like full studio, like a studio shoot just for it? Like, you know, people take a pretty bad DP, but you might be getting like some good lighting and everything.
No, I'm having one in a few weeks. My first professional dick photo shoot.
So is it like when they shoot like jewelry hand models, but it's just like your piece and they've just set up the cameras, you know? Someone misting it with like a water gun and shit.
Baby oil. Here's a photo of it compared to a wine bottle.
Okay.
Actually, a New Zealand wine.
Is it like a Marlborough Sav?
It is.
It is. Okay, let's go. Jesus!
Give me a look. I want to look. Give me a look.
Is it one of those?
Fuck yeah!
Is it one of those small wines you get given on the plane?
That's a full-size
No,
bottle.
that's a full size. All right.
Bloody hell.
Is it weird? Do you mind other guys seeing pictures?
No, not at all.
No, yeah, because it's a weird thing to ask. I feel, but you're kind of normal with it.
I'm at this weird point in life where everyone that I talk to has already seen my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait till the weekend. I'll get naked. I love that, and so it should be. I've got some funny stories. I haven't actually told anyone this yet, but I was surfing the old Spank Bang the other week, and I was surfing through, and I clicked on this video. Little did I know, it was actually him peeling back a Sheila. So I was touching my meat to one of my good friends halfway through the old shebang bizzle, and I was like, oh, well, I'm going to continue. So I did. So, yeah.
It's a good video. I can't blame you.
Yeah, I have smashed my own a bit of chicken. One of my good mates.
I mean, what are friends for, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think there's something beautiful about that.
It is. We've got a connection now. I really respect that connection.
Not many guys can say that,
No, you can't.
to be honest.
Well, it's funny. I hit the front page of the Hub a couple of weeks ago, and so many people from high school and old like work friends and stuff were hitting me up. Like they'd recognize me on the Hub.
Sorry. Yeah, that's unreal.
Unreal. People coming out of the woodworks like, hey, man, I remember we used to work together at da-da-da.
And that's a great segue to bringing it back to where it all began. Like, when did you realize that this was a gift you were born with? Was it in like the rugby changing sheds? You're having a shower and you're like, someone's like, Jesus,
Bro,
mate.
I'm wearing my jocks to that shower. Fuck that! I'm 1,000,000% wearing my undies in the shower next to you, my brother.
No, it was grade 11 school camp in the showers. I went to an all-boys school. So we're in the showers and then like a couple people saw it and they like yelled out. And people from outside the shower block started coming in to like get a look. And then soon enough, there was like 30 guys in the shower block all just staring. But I didn't even know like the extent of how big it was till I got in the industry.
Yeah.
And I've been in the industry for like 6 months or so. And then I shot with Joanna Angel, who's like a big name in the scene. She's worked with everyone. She's been in it for like 10 plus years. And she told me that I had the thickest one she'd ever seen. And that's the moment I knew like, all right, I've got something here. Like this is... seriously above average.
You win. Yeah. Introduce yourself. OnlyFans viewers, tell us some more about your viewers. Do you know of any family members that are subbed to you?
Jesus.
No family members, but like a lot of friends have told me they've subbed.
Yeah, I've subbed.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's a big fucking hand. Although this fella,
Put it up.
Although this guy does just send me free videos anyway if I ask. So he's like, oh, do you want to see this? I'm like,
Gotta,
no.
yeah, gotta take care of the friends, hey. But yeah, no, my viewers are like probably mostly men, 70% men. I've got about 400,000 followers on Twitter. I had a few pretty big TikTok accounts that disappear here and there. Heap of followers on the Hub. Heap of like subscribers on OnlyFans.
OF.
Yeah, it's on OF. Heap of subscribers on OF. It's been going really well. I've only been in the game for a couple of years now, a full time for a year, and I think I'd definitely be the biggest creator from Australia, the biggest male creator from Australia ever.
How did you get into it? So obviously you realize you've got this gift.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to come to a bit of a realization where you're like, I can either not use this and care about what people think about me online, or I just go for it?
Big
and I
penis.
try and-
Sorry, how are you?
Just waiting for that.
Yeah, so I've always been like a bit of an online show off, like posting pictures to Tumblr back in the day. Like a little bit of online attention's fun. And then I moved back to Australia, living overseas for a few years. Came back to Australia and had a hotel quarantine during COVID.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a hotel room with the camera phone. Made a Twitter page, started posting dick pics. And that blew up pretty quick to like 20, 30,000 followers.
So at this point, was it anonymous? You didn't put your
Just
face
anonymous,
in
yeah.
it?
I wasn't showing my
Yeah,
face. Just
because
like,
if you go back to your Instagram posts, you didn't have any of your face in them.
yeah, I started showing my face less than a year ago.
Right,
in
right,
March,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I had this like Twitter page with like maybe 30,000 followers. And I hooked up with a chick that did OnlyFans. And she told me how much money she made and, that I had the potential to make it. So yeah, I just started monetizing my content that I was already like kind of putting out there for free, just for fun.
Who's one of the best OF creators from Australia that you've collaborated with?
Oh man, I've worked with heaps.
Who's a good friend of yours?
Good friend, Kayla East, Tash Page, Kelly Panther.
Yeah, I love Tash Page.
Yeah,
She's
Tash Page is cool, yeah.
Yeah, I love her TikToks.
Yeah, she's blown up on TikTok,
yeah,
huge.
Yeah,
we went
she's
to
cool.
we went to a like adult convention in Amsterdam a few months ago, me and her, and another friend, Sarah Buttons, who's really cool too. But yeah, there's a good little community in Australia.
Yeah.
Like a few of us like heading overseas together and making content.
What's it like? So you're just like, hey, so we've buffed on camera, and now we're just like mates, and we're just going to go to an adult convention. And all these people
Yeah.
have seen us buff.
Yeah.
And we're just going to not mention it.
Yeah,
Well, it's funny 'cause I've
What
got-
do you do? Go to lunch? What are you up to?
Yeah, like I've got like a heap of like platonic friends that I have sex with, like often. It's just weird, like
True.
we have sex on camera, and then after that, it's like, yeah, let's go get a bite to eat, like hang out, have a chat,
Let's go to feed, brother.
like go to the movies.
Do you
like,
want an Iskander as well? Do you want a kebab? Well, you've just had a kebab, but do you want another one? That's good.
But yeah, it's just strange, like platonic friends that you sleep with type situation.
You stayed out in LA for quite a bit, didn't you, Mr. Girthmaster?
Yeah, I did.
How was that? What were the adult parties like in LA?
Man, it's a different world over there.
What are you allowed to tell me?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I can. I went to one friend's like Hollywood party. I watched a girl. She just dropped to her knees, got fisted in front of a crowd of like 20 people.
Who was the friend?
This friend's, it was Kemi Strella. And yeah, a friend of hers dropped to her knees, got fisted. And then when the chick pulled her fist out, another chick jumped down and licked the fist
Oh, Jesus.
as it came out.
Okay,
And I'm just a small town boy from Australia, just looking at this like I'm a tourist in a big wide world.
This is a fucking
We're
mess.
on different levels here, because you do this professionally. Leighton seems to know all these people you're mentioning. I don't. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I'm not in the scene. Mm-hmm. What is an adult party? Is it just all adult entertainers? And with that, is it expected that at some point someone will have a hand inside of them at the party?
Usually like a group of people will like at least disappear to a room, but it'll be a whole mix in LA. It's like different influences and media
Okay.
personalities and stuff like that. Like I went
Yeah.
to Adam 22's birthday over there. And Adam 22's like the No Jumper guy, a big podcast, plug talking
Yeah.
that.
I do know who that guy is.
Yeah, so his partner's an adult content creator as well.
Yeah.
She is. So yeah, they threw a party. So there's a big mix of like porn people, BMX riders, content creaters. Tom Hanks' son was there, Chet Hanks. You know the guy with the tattoos that talks in a Jamaican accent?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fucking hilarious.
shook his hand. Wow. That Neon, the Twitch streamer, like a whole random mix of people. But yeah, it's wild.
Are there ever
That
people
is
who are
cool.
there who are like not in the scene and they're just a bit too keen and they're like there to try and like live out one of their fantasies?
For sure, yeah, like just the hanger-ons.
Yeah.
Yep, there's definitely some of them.
I'd be a hanger-on. I'm hanging off this cunt.
Yeah, is there a relation there who's like just trying to peek into all the rooms? He's like, can I jump in here?
Yeah, gotta live vicariously through everyone else, man. Fuck.
Leaning on the door, listening in.
Hey, why not? Eh? That's hilarious. Oh, so you've met some really cool people.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
What is your relationship like with your parents?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, no, it's good. So I broke the news to my mom really slow. Like first I told her I had like a job online.
About being on the hub.
Yeah. And then a few weeks later I was like, oh, by the way, the job online's in the adult industry.
So you told your mum that you're in corn.
Yeah, I told her like I owed mom like 10 grand. I borrowed money off mom before that. I was in a bit of debt. And I sent mom like a lump sum of like $10,000. I was like, hey mom, good news, bad news. Here's $10,000, but here's how I got it.
Here's the girl I peeled.
So what did she say? What was her reaction?
So first I didn't tell her much at all. And she was like, are you being safe? Are you being careful? You're not ripping anyone off. And she was like happy with that. And then it got to a point where I'd quit my day job. I was going full time, about to head overseas to shoot some content over there. And I was like, hey mom, like, here's what I actually do. And she was good with it. Like she knows I'm doing rap at people. My reputation's really good.
Yeah, you do. Have
So
a good
she's
rep.
happy. Like she's happy with me doing it. We don't like discuss the finer details. She doesn't know the Girthmaster username. I'm not going to tell mom that I go by Girthmaster.
Well, mum,
I couldn't look her in the eyes after that.
fuck, this
the
is the
rest of my
girthiest master of them all.
But the rest of my family know the name because my cousin saw me on TikTok. And I'm at the pub with my uncles, like having a drink. And then my auntie sneaks up behind me, pokes me in the ribs, and she's like, Girthmaster? My auntie said that to me.
What did your uncles just go? Whoa, what?
Yeah, oh, they knew as well. Like, everyone
Oh,
knew.
they knew.
Everyone but my mum knows the username.
Do you just like ever get looks at the urinal?
Yeah.
You ever pull up to the middle urinal and some guy's like, fuck man,
I'll
just
get
cuts off
stage fright.
midstream, leaves.
I feel like everyone's looking at the urinal. I get stage fright. But like before I go to like a public like airport bathroom or something, I'll like look over my shoulder to make sure no one's like following me in, you know? Like
Yeah.
I don't want any creeps following me in the bathroom.
I'd follow you in.
Let's go then.
Yeah.
I want to know what your relationships are like with women, like girlfriends, etc. Are you able to maintain a relationship from two aspects, from working
Penis.
in the industry that you're in,
Penis.
and then thank you, Leighton, because of the penis? I imagine most women cannot make it work.
Yeah, so I feel like there's got to be a Goldilocks vagina out there that fits me well. Because like in my extensive research that I've done, vaginas are all different. Like some are just naturally super tight, some are, less tight. But yeah, dating's been fun. Like when I go on like casual dates with girls, they're really interested in what I do. Like they love that I do porn. They got a million questions about it. And as long as it's like casual, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then when it gets to like more serious and you got to think like long term and like, is it actually comfortable for them? It can be an issue.
Yeah.
Like some girls just can't accommodate my size all the time.
Yep. No, that
Which-
does. Yeah, it made sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a tragedy, yeah.
Does that happen to you as well?
Yeah,
bro?
all the time.
Yeah.
Has someone ever broken up with you because of it?
No,
Or like
but
you've
I've
been
got, like-
unable to complete?
Yeah, there's been a few times I like got home with a girl and it just flat out didn't fit.
Yeah.
So we just like romp around for a couple hours, have like lesbian sex.
You just scissoring your bifkin with a chick.
Yeah, scissoring with your bifkin.
But yeah, there's been some girls, they'll recognize me from TikTok, or like chat, they'll get my number in that. And then they'll end up just ghosting because I'm sure I would like popped up on the page and like they would have seen my dick and like got cold feet.
Yeah.
Which again, understandable. If you're scared of my dick, that's normal.
Jeepers creepers. I'd be scared. Fuck that, brother.
I'd be scared too. I wouldn't do it. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. So I kind of feel proud to be an average man, eh? You can have sex with as many people as you want, but if you're like him, you struggle. Good job. That's your fucking downfall.
Are you on dating apps?
Yeah.
Do you like get ahead of it quite quickly? Like when you start talking, by the way, I'm famous for having a massive piece.
No, so nowadays I get recognized before I tell them anything. But what I do is I'd wait till like the second drink or third drink on the date so that I know we have a good conversation already. Because once I tell them I do porn, that's the conversation over. It's just about porn from that point. But yeah, so usually I try to keep it a secret until like I know I get on with them. But
Yeah.
nowadays, like I get recognized too much on dating apps.
Yeah, that's
it's
ridiculous.
still fun, but yeah.
Yeah, fuck, man. Are you the only dude on planet Earth that genuinely can't fit a Connie Dom?
No, I get custom-made dummies ordered from the UK.
Oh.
Get them shipped over.
So they make extra large ones.
Yeah, they're like 72 millimeter. I think Magnums are like 50 millimeter.
Bro, that is ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yeah, can you put me down for an order, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Extra small?
Yeah. Custom made, but the other way.
Yeah, old finger funkin' one. Oh, that's hilarious.
The only guy who can actually use that excuse, eh? The amount of dudes who are out there go, oh, I don't fit. You actually are like, nah, mate, I can't.
Yeah. But the thing is, I can. Like, if a guy's out there saying he doesn't fit condoms, he just hasn't looked hard enough. Like, they're out there. Like, if I can fit condoms, if a guy says he can't fit condoms, show him my dick pics. Tell him that he does, because I fit him.
True that.
Here's something I'm interested in. What's your sexual preference? You're a straight guy?
Yeah.
Do you ever do scenes with other guys?
No, I never filmed with another guy.
Would you?
Don't think so. I got a heap of gay fans, though. And
I'm
they're
not gay.
Me and Leighton are filming later on. He's on the bottom.
Oh, that had a bit of bloody speed bump. I'll be destroyed.
What about like a
Hold on, I'm just going to go doof.
What about like a guy girl?
Yeah, I filmed one of them. I got another one coming up soon, actually, with a couple big creators.
Because you talk about how it's like this platonic relationship and then you're there for business. So I feel like you could get around it. If there's, if you're a straight guy, there's a girl in the room, you got a mate you're comfortable enough with.
The problem is that, like, all my mates have said the same thing. A lot of guys don't want to fuck someone with me
No, it's true.
because they're intimidated. The size is too much. So it's got to be another guy with, like, a whopper
I
on
wouldn't
him.
be intimidated. I'd just make fun of it. Or not make fun of it, but like have fun. You might as well make the most of the moment you're
Or
in.
it goes the other way, and it's like a guy with a small one that wants to see his wife take it. Like, off camera, I've been with a few couples. And
Have you?
that's fun, yeah.
So you've been with a few married couples.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Tell us more.
Yeah,
How does that happen?
it's a lot of fun. Like, I'll, like, either a dating app, something like that. We'll line it up. And yeah, it's great fun because, like, they go back home to their husband afterwards. Or maybe the husband watches or something.
Destroyed?
Fine with me. Yeah. It's really cute, though, because, like, when the husband watches his wife have sex with me, it's like a really cute moment where he's looking at his wife, like, how much she's enjoying herself. And it's a really sweet little, like, I'm just like the third party in the situation looking at this, like, little cute connection they've got going on.
My days. That's ridiculous.
It's really sweet, yeah.
That is quite sweet. Yeah, very plutonic.
Yeah. Or, like, like, the wife will come around by herself and then go back home to the husband afterwards. I'm fine with that.
Shippers.
If we did it, I'd have to go first. Because otherwise, if I went second, they'd be like, are you in? Like, yep. Like, go deeper, but I can't. I'm all out of dick.
Who is the most famous person you have worked with?
Oh,
And
man.
your favourite one?
I've been lucky enough to work with some big names now, like, man, Janice Griffith, Remy LaCroix, Joanna Angel, Kazumi.
Oh, I love that woman.
Man, so many big names.
You've been with Reslin.
Rieslin, yeah, she's the most subscribed to chick on the hub.
She
And
was the first woman I ever beat my meat to.
Oh,
Who is
she's a
this?
stunner. She's this Ukrainian
How do you
chick.
spell it?
Ukrainian woman.
Reislin. She's a stunner. She's the most subscribed to chick on the hub. And I went over to Barcelona and filmed with her there. And we had like a little, like, I don't know, hooked up through the week. Man, luckiest man in the world. Eh?
Oh,
I don't know what I did to be this lucky, but
Do you ever get like in those moments where you're like, I've watched you as like a prepubescent boy, and now this is about to happen? Is it like an out of body experience?
That'd
it is.
Can you
fucking
enjoy it,
amazing.
or are you just worried about like not messing up?
I had to like adapt to that because the first couple times it happened, I'm sitting there like, they're on their way over to my, like, where I'm staying. And I'm thinking like, I've busted nuts to this person like 100 times.
we have smashed our meat.
Yeah, and now we're about to actually make a movie together. Like, it's a surreal experience.
So talk me through it. Okay, one of the most famous adult entertainers in the world comes over. You go, do you want like a cup of tea and a bicky? We like chat through what's about to happen, or what? Or you just
so
go
like,
for it?
So like first thing, like I'll have the place like set up nice, clean, got like cold water for him, like different drinks ready for him, like just make him
Oh,
comfortable.
he's a domesticated, caring man.
Yeah, very
He's
domesticated.
vacuumed his floor so I can
Yeah,
peel
that
your
worked.
butthole.
But yeah, and then so they'll come over after that. I will come over. We'll sit down and chat for a while about like what we want out of the scene, like anything in particular you want to show your audience.
Do you guys
Anything-
flirt 24/7?
No.
Oh, no
Like
flirting.
I'll flirt with them if they flirt with me first. Like my rule is I'll reciprocate, but I won't initiate anything. Because for some of
okay.
them it's just business. Like they're just professional. They just want to show up, shoot the scene, and go home.
Yeah, I believe that.
Other times they want to flirt beforehand or afterwards, whatever. And
you
like,
got to see the scene though. But sorry, as
Yeah.
you I cut you
but
off.
yeah,
so
I'm
yeah.
fine with all that. So like, but they'll come over. Like we'll have a chat about like consent, limits, rules, stuff like that. Anything they don't want to do on camera.
Yeah.
Like, are you into like even kissing is discussed. Like, kissing,
Are you
choking,
in-
slapping, biting, spanking.
Are you
hair
into me
pulling.
tipping milk in your butthole and
That-
then
we-
drinking it out with a straw?
We discuss it every time. No one's taken that yet, but
yeah,
soon.
yeah. Let me
I'm
know.
hopeful.
Send me a video, please. yeah.
But yeah,
So,
so, you
that's, so that's really a thing. I mean, no, that's not a thing, but it's a thing that you go through a list of
a whole
consent.
list. Yep. Everything
Wow.
like
Well, consent is key.
It is,
sure,
but I
yeah.
didn't realize the extent of how much you go through. Like, can we kiss? Can we do
Totally.
this?
Yeah.
That's- I mean,
I
it
agree.
makes sense.
Depending
Yeah.
on like how hardcore the shoot will be, is like I'll ask anything I can possibly think we may do on camera. Just to be sure, because if I haven't asked and they haven't explicitly said yes, I'll do that. I just won't do it.
Do they sign a waiver?
Yeah, you sign paperwork for the shoot.
Right. And you've got something your lawyers got up for you that you
Yeah,
just
so
print
it's
off?
like they're pretty like standardized consent forms. Yeah.
Right, cool.
How many
awesome.
people are there? Is it sometimes just you and them, and then you've just got some cameras, or how often are
Yeah.
there other people in there? You've got like a DOP running the
So it's-
camera, going, "Oh, zoom out, zoom out."
So like 95% of the time at least, it's just me holding the camera, like tripod or like POV holding the camera myself. But yeah, and then every now and then, like we'll either have a camera person or they might have like their partner might film it for us.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Well, like the first time that happened was a bit of like a, like, are
Their
you sure this is
partner?
cool? Yeah, like the husband or boyfriend will hold the camera.
Because a lot
While I-
of stars, a lot of corny stars, have partners. You just don't know about that.
Yeah, you'd
Well,
be
we're not
surprised.
gonna name any because some of them don't like their partners because it will ruin their business.
Yeah, so they're just showing up to shoot. They're like, "Oh, yeah,
This is my
Yeah.
partner. by
I've
the
just
way.
got to work today. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta go support her. I gotta hold the camera." Or she gets absolutely plowed by the dude with the biggest hog in history.
You're not going to
Splitter.
moan though because you're probably going to make a cut of 50 grand from that video, so it doesn't fucking matter. What's the problem?
All right. Livy comes home one day.
Yep.
She goes, "Lates, I've got this great opportunity."
What with Girthmaster?
Yep.
Oh,
With Girthmaster. Or I just need you to show up, support me, hold the camera, maybe spit on it once.
Dab the sweat off my forehead.
Oh, you bastard.
50K though, Layden.
Oh shit! Now that you've said it, yep.
You're like, "No, I reckon we could get 60.
Where's the bag? Bring it here right now. I'm going to buy myself a new fucking car. I guess it's what you're into. I guess it's like, it really depends what the person's into. If they're quite content. But I don't want to be called a cuck on the internet, so no.
So you're in New Zealand for a bit. You're
Yep.
shooting some stuff here?
Yeah, got a couple shoots on this week.
New Zealand OF creators, or who,
Yeah.
who is it?
Shooting
Well,
with
you don't have to say who the people are, but they.
yeah, a couple of New Zealand OF creators. So there's actually a chick Leighton knows, Cherie Daniels.
Yeah, I do know her.
Stunner, eh?
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
from Christchurch. What? She's fucking beautiful.
No, it doesn't surprise me that you know her. You know them all.
She was the first OF creator from New Zealand that followed me on my come up. So yeah.
Interesting. What can we talk money? I know there's a lot of girls, women on the app. What is it? An app? The website, the platform talk a lot about how they're making easily 100K a month. What's it like for a guy in the space? Do you make less? Is it a reverse of the patriarchy?
Yeah. So corn is a female-dominated industry, like 100% dominated by women.
Oh God, I wish I had a big peen.
So there's definitely
Dude, Tourette's porn's got
look, it's a lot of fun, I gotta say.
Sorry, I was slightly good.
Look, if you can live with a big dick, it's great.
Dude,
I'd
Tourette's,
recommend it.
Tourette's corn has to be a thing though, Leighton. How many people are doing it? You might be the first one to give it a crack. There'd be someone
That's a
out there who
niche.
wants to watch a guy with Tourette's.
No one wants to see my average size picker
I reckon they
with
do,
my
man.
big ass stomach bouncing around on Olivia. It's not
questions-
happening.
The most questions we get asked on the show, Mr. Girthmaster, is about Leighton's intimate time
Yeah.
with his missus and what that's like with Tourette's.
So what's your intimate time like with Olivia?
Bloody amazing. I'm just a retard on a mission to smash my meat as much as possible. And I'll tell you right now, me and my partner, we have a lot of segs quite often, like 3 to 4 times a week. I like to make the most of it because she's beautiful and I love my life and, you know, yeah. So I have as much downtime with my fiance as I can. Yeah, but I fucking pound that meat, brother.
That's a lot. 3 to 4 times.
People are always interested in like what are you ticking throughout? What are you saying? What's going on? There's an interest factor.
I do like to yell my mum's name every now and then.
See, people would watch this, eh?
I've yelled my ex-girlfriend's names a few times, maybe a few attractive girls I know personally. They're real close to me and I've been able to tell as a joke. I was like, oh, I've yelled your name in sex once. It's pretty funny and they laugh and we all laugh. But yeah,
Have you ever yelled Girthmaster?
no, but I'll start tonight. You say that the corn industry is a very woman-dominated industry, right?
Yep.
So for you, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because most of those adult people, how do I say it? Sorry.
Performers?
Yeah, sorry, that's it. Most of those adult performers that are men can go on forever.
Yeah, I think like Dredd, who I mentioned earlier, is 50, still going strong. His career is at its peak, and he's been going forever. So there is that career longevity aspect where I could do this. I'm 30. I could do another 20 years possibly, but I don't know. I don't know if I do it that long. I mean, ideally, probably another 5 years, maybe. It's a great lifestyle. I don't know why I'd give it up.
Yeah,
but
you'd be a fucking idiot.
yeah,
At 50, are you using performance enhancing?
I'm not
stuff?
sure.
Are you at the moment?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So I mean,
I asked him that actually yesterday. Do you have the old Viagra grizzle? And I was like, can I try one? Because I just want to smash one this weekend. He's like, no, I don't have any with me. And I was like, oh, fuck, we should get some. I'd be yarn.
that'd be funny, yes.
Yeah, that'd be a great video.
Yeah. But I was like, part of the reason I got in the industry is because I love having sex. I was like spending so much time having sex before the industry that if being in the industry ever got to the point where I needed performance enhancers, I definitely have to cut back on the work to enjoy my personal life. Because that's if I'm just having sex for work, that's no fun.
You're
I mean,
on,
it is fun, but it's less fun.
yeah, no, I can see that. I can see it. You're on OF.
Yep.
How much money do you earn a month?
So OF fluctuates a lot, like depending on how well my market is going at the time. On a regular, like average, ordinary month would be, I'd say 40 grand, and like a great month would be about 80 grand.
You can buy me dinner tonight.
Leighton, do you still not want to go into the industry?
No one wants to see my big stomach and small average diddle
Hey.
bouncing around.
If I'm paying for dinner, you're sleeping in my bed tonight.
All right, I got you. Also, one of my favourite corn stars, True Kate. You've slept with her?
Yeah.
I love that woman.
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
You need to introduce me to that woman.
And she's lovely too.
I can imagine.
The thing about some of these like big name women in the industry is they're all so like lovely and friendly. Because it's like a very like networking based job. You have to be a people person.
You do.
So these women are not only like gorgeous and like great in bed, but they are like the kindest, nicest people you'll ever meet.
So you post videos to the hub. Have you ever had a bad experience with a creator? Now, I don't want you to name them. I just want you to say what happened.
Honestly, not really. Like most everyone I've shot with has gone really, really well.
So no one's accidentally had diarrhea and shat on you?
No, but one time, one time
That's exactly why I asked. That's exactly my point.
Run
it!
I accidentally came on the videographer. There was a chick.
Oh!
No.
What did they say?
So I was like, the chick I was with was in doggy, and the videographer was like on her knees beside us, right? Like getting a low angle. And I went one stroke too many. And I pulled out to try to stop myself from busting. And as I turned, it just shot a rope and hit the back of the videographer's head.
Yeah!
Got on her hoodie and everything.
Oh, it's amazing.
And then the chick that I was filming with
Take
saw
that
it.
one off.
That she started screaming. Then the videographer, because of the scream, she started screaming too. Like ripped the hoodie off. It's in her hair and everything. It was a mess. It was a shit.
What happens after that? What's the debrief
Oh,
like?
she took her hoodie off, got as much as we could out of her hair, and then like kept going, finished the scene, and then just apologized profusely. We got the audio too because the camera's still rolling when it happened, so you just hear the screams and like the camera's shaking like chaos. Like it's like a car crash.
That is unreal.
If someone got a wide shot of it, there's another video in there somewhere.
That'd be funny.
So that is like quite a niche thing to happen on a set. With OF comes the interaction with fans, and they'll message you, and they'll, they'll pay more for certain private videos and stuff, I assume.
Yeah.
What are your standard requests? Like, what is the most successful content you do, and then what's like the nichest thing someone's asked for?
Yeah. So my most successful content, like I'm a big guy, like I'm 6'6". Girthmaster, as it implies, I'm big down there. So people love seeing me with like small women because like the size difference is like it's like an optical illusion sometimes. Just how crazy it is. Yeah.
Do you ever get moldies that go, oh, hey, Jebro, can you please eat a pie and play with your diddle?
Yeah, I get like a lot of requests for like feet pics, armpit pics. Like someone wanted to pay me like hundreds of dollars to like flex on camera for them. And I'm not like a bodybuilder by any means.
Oh.
Just random things, nothing too out there, like nothing that wild. Like people want like underwear and stuff, workout clothes.
They want you to send them.
Yeah, like send them in the
Have
mail.
you done that?
Like, no, not yet. Maybe one day. I don't know.
What's the most they've offered?
Like $100.
Jesus. For a pair of undies.
Yeah.
Fuck. Better be buying and co bloody Kmart undies to send all those fucking undies.
I was
off,
going to
eh?
say, a pair of Calvin Klein set you back better half of that, isn't
Yeah.
it? You're not really
That's
gonna-
what I'm like, if someone offers me something crazy, I'll do it. But like, I'm just, I'll keep my comfortable underwear.
Speaking of, what about sponsorships? Have you had any underwear companies reach out to you? Like extra large pouches from Jockey, they want to support you?
No underwear sponsorships. But I've got a deal with Doc Johnson, who make like, is it dildo replicas?
Dilly does.
Dilly-dos. Like they got a replica of my willy hitting the market real soon.
Yo,
You
we're
should
going to
send
get
me
one of
one.
them for the studio. Put it in the corner.
Yeah, send,
Alright, yeah.
send us one for the studs.
And we'll just have it blurred in the corner constantly. All right, I'm a big fan of and I know they're quite big in Australia as well and New Zealand, the budgie smuggler. I'm trying to bring them back to the beach. Leighton's, he's not sold yet, but he's getting there.
Yeah.
Are you able to rock a pair of smugglers, or is the risk too high?
I ought to try, but I got to be careful where I wear them. I'm not wearing it to swimming in the pool at Christmas time.
Because I can rock a smuggler, and I feel like it's not as aggressive.
I get requests with budgie smuggler photos, actually. I haven't got any yet, but I should.
Well,
That could be offensive. in
We're gonna
public.
make some. I'm gonna make some Tic-Heads smugglers. We'll send you a pair.
Perfect.
We'll get one made with an extra large pouch, and we'll fire it your way.
yeah. So you send us a big penny, and then we'll send you some smugglers.
That's a deal right there.
Penny smugglers. All right. Well, Girthmasters, Mr. Ladies and Gentlemen, Mr. Girthmaster! Woo! What a great interview.